Hey, Scruffy. How you doing? Oh, wow. Again, you're coming in. Okay, not for that long, maybe, but... So, no, you're staying in, huh? Need to check the other side out. So I have, let's see, hearty cuts with real chicken and beef and kibble. So we're back to your normal portions. And I'm about, I think, only 5 minutes early to dinner this time. So, running a little late today. I had a unexpected conversation, I guess, with random cyclists that I met at the park today. Yeah, where are you going? So I'm just trying to get the glove on. Okay. So the weather is dry today, but I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow and possibly the next day. So I wanted to go out while I still can and plan for staying in probably tomorrow, if not the next day. So I went for my bike ride this afternoon. I actually just got back because, as I mentioned, I had a random encounter with a random cyclist. So I went up the exposed mountainside again, and then I decided to do the extended route up to the observation point. And it's a little stronger today, so I could feel that I was climbing a little better than the last couple times, but I still needed a break starting the second extended part. But after I was done with that, I rode down and past that big giant mud puddle that I splashed into the other day. This time it was, so I knew it was there, so I was very cautious. I had every intention of avoiding it. And so I basically kind of slowly went down the V-shaped valley, and I could tell it was a little bit drier than the other day, but it was still pretty full. But there was a nice little lifted his paw there. So at the very edge of the path, it was a very small section that was wet and it was mostly dry. So basically, you went off the edge of the trail and near the cliffside, you could kind of step over the puddle. So I did a little bunny hop, or tried to do a little bunny hop on that very edge. My bike is really heavy, so it's not easy to do a bunny hop. So I managed to not get covered in mud today. And then I went back up the V, and then I rode back up to that top, and there's a bench for hikers and anyone who wants to take a rest at that top to sit at. And there's actually a little memorial plaque, so they dedicated it to, I think, one of the people who helped create the park or something. I'm not exactly sure. But anyway, there was a cyclist there sitting on the bench, and he looked like he was just resting. He had a really nice bike. And as I was slowly riding up the hill to pass that point, he called out and started talking to me. And so, had a pretty nice conversation for about a half hour. So talked a lot about biking. So he's Yeah, I think this particular bike of his is brand new. He bought it used from somebody for a pretty good deal. I think they said, yeah, it was listed the person wanted 1,600. He got it for 1,300. But yeah, one of his friends told him, yeah, that bike brand new would cost about 4,000. So, and I could tell, yeah, it was a pretty impressive looking bike. So I don't know. Yeah, I can't really judge if it was worth 4,000 or not, but I know it was not a cheap bike. So 4,000 doesn't necessarily surprise me. But yeah, so he's been writing a lot of different places. He was asking me if I'd been up to all the kind of nooks and crannies of the park, and I said, yeah, pretty much I have. And so I guess, yeah, he's kind of impressed that I've actually been through the park as thoroughly as I've been. And so you start talking about other places to bike. He says, yeah, he also really likes that park that we go to. It's, yeah, kind of our hidden garden in our backyard. And but yeah, there's some other parks that, yeah, he was really digging. I didn't, yeah, a couple of them I didn't recognize until he described them well enough, and I said, "Oh, I actually think I have heard of those, but yeah, I've never been there. I've actually seen some footage on YouTube. Kind of wanted to go there, but then I was kind of pointing out my bike is old and probably not up to the challenge." And he was kind of surprised that I've done as much as I have on that, on my current bike. He thought maybe I had another bike to do all that stuff, and I said, "No, this is my bike." And then I told him about a couple other parks in the area, like the mining camp that I was talking about a few weeks ago. And he has not been to that one. And based on the way he was talking, he likes steep downhills you can get a lot of speed on, and also very scenic things. And I was thinking, yeah, actually the mines actually might be perfect for him. Oh, wow, Scruffy's getting into the hugs there. So, yeah, gave him a good description of the mining camp, and yeah, he says he's definitely going to check it out. So, anyway, yeah, maybe I made a new friend. So maybe we'll look out for each other if we see each other at the park again. I've never seen him there before, so I don't know if he normally goes at that time or if he only goes on certain days. Since I go there, fairly frequently. But yeah, we'll look out for each other. So who knows in the future? Sounds like he's looking for a riding buddy. You know, so who knows? Maybe one day I'll go riding with him. I don't know if I'm up to the challenge because yeah, he has a much better bike, and it's probably in better shape than I am too. So if I ever get a better bike, maybe I can make it. Okay, I think I'm gonna get Scruffy his food. He's really getting into pets right now, so maybe I won't. Okay, let's get your food. Okay. So I didn't see Scruffy this morning. The sun came out a little bit in the morning, so I thought maybe I'd see him on the rocks, but I didn't see him there. So at lunch, he was here. Hey, Scruffy. I was just gonna bring out your water and a little bit of kibble. just like sitting there. Yep, got a little bit of pillow here. So, it's not raining. I see a little bit of sun. Yeah, better day, huh? Probably should go out for a bike ride. Yeah, I think so. I got something in the mail. I think I should get that together and then take my bike to the post office on the way to the park. Okay, water and your food. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. Go back up. And yeah, he kind of expects, I think, the kibble now for lunch, so I think I'll probably just keep giving it to him. Although, yeah, he steps all the way back under the table when he waits for the water and kibble now, so he doesn't come to the mat like he does at dinner. Kind of tempted to try to train him to be a little friendlier, maybe go for pets or something like he does at dinner, but I don't really want to spend that much time with him right now at lunch. Spend enough time with him at dinner. I don't know if I want to start that project right now. I got other things I gotta do. Training Scruffy's a lot of time. It's taken much longer than I thought. So we're over 2 years now. I probably could start doing more things to really kind of push him, but and at this point, I'm kind of burned out on it. I got enough other things I got to worry about, but I'm not sure if I want to start that type of thing right now. So just keeping the kind of the schedule and pace that we're going on right now, I think is probably the best I can do. Let's see, so at the park today, on the way out, I saw another deer. I think it was actually the same deer I saw the other day that was standing in the road, because the deer was in about that same place this time. And so it's coming riding down again. There's actually a car not far behind me. And this time the deer didn't run off the road and up the hillside immediately. He stood his ground. He was playing the deer in the headlight thing, I think. So I gave him a wide berth, and unfortunately, I was a little nervous because he was holding his ground. He wasn't moving, which meant I had to swerve into the center of the road to give him a wide berth, but I was a little worried about the car behind me. So I didn't want to get sandwiched in between the two and the car to kill me. I probably should have checked a little more carefully before I swerved, but I knew the car was behind me. He'd been following me for a while, so the car was giving me a wide berth as well. It wasn't trying to pass me. So I kind of made maybe a risky assumption that he was still doing that when I swerved to avoid the deer. Move the balls. Let's see, one piece of hardy cuts. Whoops, it's on my glove. Okay. But yeah, the car was still back behind me, so I didn't get killed. So no harm, no foul, I guess. So is that same deer? Yeah, had the big antlers. Hasn't shed them yet. Oh, Scruffy's done fast tonight. I did feed him a little sooner, but I think he still ate pretty fast. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye.